Second day of JFD's general strike demanding NRC updation before census disrupts the normal life across Manipur. Protesters block roads and burn down effigies of Chief Minister and Home Minister. JFD's no NRC, no census protest intensifies. JFD calls boycott of state and central government offices from tomorrow, excluding healthcare, water supply, electricity and education sectors. BJP Manipur Pradesh leaders and MLAs leave Imphal for New Delhi to discuss ongoing demand for NRC update before conducting census with central leadership. MPCC President Okram Ibobi questions state government's failure to press center to defer census exercise in Manipur before Gazette notification was issued. Drivers launch a steering wheel down strike on National Highway 37 Imphal-Jirebam Road, demanding transfer of Jirebam SP, alleging harassment of drivers and disruption of transport operations. An Indian team, including 2 Manipuri players, currently leads Pool D with 4 points in the 16th Women's FIH Hockey World Cup after a convincing 6-1 victory over South Africa. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. The second day of 48-hour general strike called by Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD demanding NRC updation before census disrupted normal life across the state today. Protesters blocked roads at several locations by burning tires and placing stones and logs, severely affecting normal life. The strike was strongly observed in Thoubal, Kakching and Bishnupur districts. Major commercial centers including Kwaramban Imam Market, Pauna Bazar and Thangal Bazar remained closed, while most oil pumps also shut down. Educational institutions declared holidays and government offices recorded low attendance. Roadblock demonstrations were reported in Thangwaiban, Kakwa, Uripok, Lamphel, Singjamai, Wangkai, Kongba, Lamlong and New Chekon. Police personnel were seen clearing barricades at some locations. Essential services including medical, emergencies, media, religious activities, water and electricity supply remained exempted from the strike. Meanwhile, JFD intensifies its no NRC, no census strike and calls boycott of all government offices under the state and central governments from tomorrow. Speaking to media at Wall United Youth Club in Wangkai, JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba said essential services including healthcare, water supply, electricity and education sector will be exempted from the boycott. He urged people to approach their respective MLAs from tomorrow and seek clarification on their stand regarding NRC updation. JFD also appealed to the public to organize widespread protest meets during the day and torture rallies in the evening.
cabinet decision amaloraga Manipur lenga ki oibo ware pama puraga aiba record document ama puraga satpo origadi maduda ekhoi hena Manipur gi meam de hena pung thajaba lumba du oigedabani madumakti oi phataba male ani kali sigi oirekliba tanja sida nini subna pangthukliba general strike se hek loi khraba matung hayeng dagidi ekhoi education department health department water supply department amadi electricity department se masi nataba lemhoriba department sing state amadi central government gi office khudimuk se ekhoina boycott tawre hena koi lakthok se leibiriba maira paibi ima ibel singna numidang paktangna maira gi release satpi kendra gi mla natraga minister singda nrc tawdragadi census tawbu yaro hebgi sab sabak fire madugi wakhal taminabagi oiba khongsat ama hadi mla minister sing unaraga madugi da sab sabak fire tu phongda khanningbagi amadi miyamda phonganingbagi khanganingbagi apamadu lauraga makoi mla minister sing unabi.
As part of JFD's No NRC, No Census general strike, tension escalated at Khurai Lamlong in Imphal East District after protesters set fire to effigies of Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand and Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam. Protesters blocked roads from early morning by burning tires and placing tree branches across the road. Later, Imphal East police attempted to disperse the protesters, leading to a confrontation between the two sides. A youth sustained injuries to his hands in the scuffle. Following the clash, protesters reportedly intensified their agitation by burning the effigies. The road at Khurai Lamlong remains blocked by protesters while essential services continue to operate. JFD's general strike affected normal life along Imphal Ukhrul Road on its second day today. People came out at several locations and blocked roads. Agitation began from Lamlong Market and spread to several areas along Imphal Ukhrul route, including Lamlai Market. Markets and shops remain closed at most locations except some pharmacies. Vehicular movement was largely disrupted. JFD's strike supporters also blocked Imphal Tidim Road at several locations. Starting from Malom Bazaar, protesters blocked at Imphal Tidim Road at multiple points, severely disrupting vehicular movement. JFD's strike had a strong impact in Zirbam district on its second day today. Supporters from various organizations came out at several locations and blocked roads, disrupting vehicular movement. Ziri Market, the district's main commercial hub, remained shut. Schools, colleges, banks and government offices also remained closed. Except for emergency and essential services, vehicular and public movement was largely affected. Security forces were deployed at several locations to prevent any untoward incidents during the strike.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯥꯗ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯇꯤꯌꯥꯔ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯁ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯑꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯏꯃꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯑꯒ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯣꯜꯂꯥꯎꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯅꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1 ꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯪꯖꯒꯦ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯠꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯤꯗꯔꯅꯦꯅ ꯆꯠꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯠꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟꯁꯤꯕꯤꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯈꯪꯉꯛꯇꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯁꯣꯔꯣꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ NRC ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯄꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯁꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯡꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯤꯔꯤꯕꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯡꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯤ NRC ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯦꯟꯁꯁꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ
JFD's strike also affected normal life in Kakching district. Marketplaces were closed and roads were deserted looks. Protesters blocked roads at Hianglam, Wabagai, Lamkhai Kaitil, Kakching Kaitil, Langmaidong and Pangal Tabi, not even sparing the movement of central forces.
Training chaliba akhoi gi ibung ipasing ima ibelsing makhoi ju akhoi laikai na makhoi da dandi ama pibiu akhoi laikai da yaura basu yanglong magai da yaura basu madu akhoi na pijagani laikai gi oina sugum maji akhoi matam chana thingaudragadi akhoi manipur je soidana kai ba yabagi phibam du laire aduna chapiriba thari sepi salwar sepi hu kai su kai de imalai ba ki da mate di mo imalai ba ta pokpani na mo ju yawham thoi haibadu ngasi ju hanamuka na thamjari.
JFD's strike disrupted normal life along Mayai Lambi with road blockades reported at Langthabal, Puramakong, Takhelambam Konjil, Wangoi, Mayang Imphal, Uchiwa and Sekmaijin along National Highway 137A. Markets and shops remain closed while passenger vehicles stayed off the road. JFD supporters also blocked roads at Singjamai, Yai School and Moirangkhom in Imphal West District, affecting vehicular movement. All Kongba Road to United Clubs organization Akruko also extended support to JFD's No NRC, No Census strike and staged a road blockade protest at Kongba Khetri Lekai. Locals of Kairao, Langdum, Khanarok, Punal Maring, Yaifarok Maring, Uran Chiru, Kairao Wangkhem and Chanam Sandrok staged protests at Langdum Lamkhai demanding NRC updation before census. Sana Konung Maira Paibi Loop members also blocked a Palace Compound Road in support of JFD's strike. General Secretary Yumnam Ibe Yaima criticized elected representatives over the NRC demand and also condemned police action against student protesters.
Manipur ki bazar mayam se apang bazar amata nate hayoraiba wahai amaga miyeng amaga artha khangba ngaktani aduga haujikta kanna khongthang changchhala akan sida akhoi kanna honajari sok asuk asukta ta assembly pukhatpa khokpa punama haibi mayam do tabada ware haibi ranu tajaningdre maramdi karigino habda aduk yamna moina hairaga karigi damakta lorna moina pham da satana training program silibado moina hairibadugi thabak dugi Bara hai base miyam bazar punamak khangbi
Mairapaibi members of both Hills and Valley, under the banner of North Indigenous Women Organization, staged protests at Sekmai Bazaar today, demanding NRC updation before census.
No NRC! No NRC!
Members of local clubs and Mairapaibi members of Uripok and Narimthong also carried out a road block protests at several areas along Uripok Kangchup Road, starting from Imphal West DC office gate. Thayo Club Thangmaiban, Laurungpure Lekai and Mairapaibi members of Thangmaiban Polem Lekai also staged protests in front of Tulsi Motors in support of JFD's strike. Joint Tribes Council Manipur extends support to the demand for NRC updation before carrying out any census or delimitation exercises in the state. Statement from United Meitei Pangal Committee UMPC Manipur also extends support to JFD's No NRC, No Census agitation. Members of Brahmapur Women Association, Brahmapur Lalji Lakpa Lekai also staged protests at Bamun Lekai in support of JFD's movement today. Shops were shut and roads were blocked in the locality. BJP Manipur Pradesh General Secretary and NRC Census Committee Convener K. Sarath Kumar, along with Uripok MLA K. H. Raghumani and Lamlai MLA K. S. H. Ibomcha, left Imphal for New Delhi today to discuss the ongoing NRC and census issue with central leaders. The leaders reportedly left Imphal on an Indigo flight around noon. Manipur Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam is already currently in New Delhi in connection with the issue. More BJP MLAs are likely to leave for Delhi tomorrow. Among those expected to join are Manipur government spokesperson Dr. S. Ranjan, Wangjing Tentha MLA P. Broadening and Thanga MLA T. Robindro. The delegation is expected to discuss the ongoing developments and the state's concerns regarding NRC updation and the census exercise with the party's central leadership. 14 CSOs of Kanglei Park backed the Manipur MLA's ongoing Delhi visit to press central leaders for NRC updation before the census. The CSOs said their representatives will also leave for New Delhi tomorrow to meet central leaders to reiterate the demand. Speaking to media at IPSA office in Kashampa today, Convener Shanta Nahakpam said the groups are working to ensure Indian citizens are identified through NRC before census and delimitation. He said the 14 CSOs also support tripartite talks among the center, state and civil society groups before delimitation. The CSOs said they will seek appointments with central leaders.
Hayeng nungdawaram dagi horaga numit umni marini si akoina Delhi da camp tawrakanda akoi lai chatmina duri bai chinnaw mayam akoi organization sing community leaders sing sina camp tawrakanda Delhi da NRC gi matang sida akoi gi miyam na pamiba original Indian citizen khando oba matungda delimitation tawbiu masigi formula si NRC oina tawba yaragadi masi taw or whatever government of India na khalakpa kari khange noina tawningi se kaino miyam gi apama se kamaina piba ngamduri no haiba matang sida akoi Delhi go wari sananaba thorang tawraga akoi lejare akoi tripartite टोकुम्बा नत्रगा बीजेपी की लइबा पार्टी की प्रेसिडेंट जनरल सेक्रेटरी सिंगा अखोई उनबगी तंजादो लौजगनी लौरब मतुंगदा मणिपुर मियामगी अपामसे नमदना अखोई अपामसे पीदब तारगदी कई तौबा यागे हायबदु मखा ताबा खन्ननबा जगादो अखोई लौगनी.
Meanwhile, census training program for appointed supervisors, enumerators and field trainers has been cancelled. Subdivisional officer Lilong Marangtem Priya Roshni issued a release today informing that the order issued on August 17 regarding the training program now stands cancelled. On the other hand, Census 2027 House Listing and Housing Census Phase 1 training program for enumerators and supervisors is underway at Renkai Government Higher Secondary School in Frizol district. The 3-day training is being held for census charge officers of Thanlon and Vangai in the district. Council of Teachers Association Kota Manipur urges government and CSOs demanding NRC updation to arrive at a mutual understanding. In a statement, Kota appealed to state government to relieve teachers assigned as census enumerators and supervisors, citing humiliation and obstacles during training sessions. Kota also urged the government to resolve the ongoing issue of NRC updation before census enumeration and ensure a conducive atmosphere for teachers. Now it's time for a short commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on MPCC President Okram Ibobi questioning state government's failure to press the center to defer census exercise in Manipur before Gazette notification was issued. Keep watching Impact News.
Ahan magtada mayamu mazoki makedagi taramna ofser mayam mazohapta laiba cooler sing asi stock clearance sales tawba hauzare air cooler gi oina starting price is subna tagi 4500 tagi hauzagani AC air conditioner gi oina su stock clearance sales tawzari mazohapta subna tagi 28990 da AC phangbigani.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President Okram Ibobi questions the state government's failure to press the center to defer census exercise in Manipur before the Gazette notification was issued. Ibobi welcomed the move by some BJP MLAs to travel to Delhi to meet central leaders and press for NRC updation before census, but described it as coming a little too late. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, Ibobi said Congress supports the demand raised by civil society organizations and the public for NRC updation before census, describing it as a genuine demand that Centre must consider. He asserted that there can be no justice in census and delimitation exercises without addressing the issue of illegal immigration. Ibobi also pointed out that thousands of people displaced by the prolonged violence are still staying in relief camps. He said conducting house listing and population enumeration under the present circumstances would be inappropriate. He urged the government to resettle all internally displaced persons in their native places and ensure free movement across the state before conducting the census.
Before we start census, NRC should be upgraded. So if Government of India knows very well the present situation of Manipur, if they are determined, it can easily defer this census. This is also, it may not be a national problem, but for Manipur, this is a big issue, burning issue. Ruling party, the BJP is the present government. If they wanted to go a team of all political party delegation to meet Honorable Prime Minister and the Home Minister, we are ready from our party side. We are ready to extend our help. So we also fully supported upgradation of NRC before either it may be self-enumeration or listing of houses. NRC should be upgraded first.
Mairapa IB members and IDPs at Mekola Gulab Higher Secondary School blocked Mekola Bazaar in support of JFD strike. Protesters urge MLAs to protect indigenous interests and stop divisive policies. MPCC spokesperson Dr. S. Manauton backed the no NRC, no census demand, warning that a forced census could marginalize indigenous communities. He urged the center and state government to initiate NRC to identify illegal immigrants.
Ngasidi akoina yumdang mana kai nabani haibu kukina masingi sumyam khalakpadagi growth rate si wangkhrabnina hantaki census sida compulsory kuki masing yamani adu itadi makoigi MLM sing yam khalani si thingunga mo akoina thang paraga nongmai para masing yam ba yaro haibu yaro sidi kolomgi wani si lariki wani adu lariki wa se laring na thingogdam na aina thingogdam ne ba ana aina thingogdabagi chahi tara da kunda khangogdana mising henga khrabnina madugi awabado amok kana laktana ba chai suna ngasi akoina wari smana tungna waraktana ba ngasi yadi haiba ma khangal lawsi amadi tungde chai sugi hingbagi right cha mat khidana ba koi siuma chum khongjeng ja pung phana sagot mina ji haida Manipur miyam da amadi mapan da leikhra punam ke pham na appeal tawgeri.
An internally displaced person from Churachandpur said conducting the census without updating NRC would be unacceptable to displaced people living in relief camps.
सरकार ना अखोई आईडीपी द मुता लुपा ला अमम पिगे दो काना दे छिने गे बा काना दे बिबी गे बा अखोई गति चला हेल ग लई बा अखोई जे लई जगह से कर माने लई है बदि हिंबियो बा अदो असि खांगना उना सरकार न उसिन द बा खांगसिन द बा सारगा ngasi census कैम लांग का कन लांग बिरि नो बा मसि मियाम यानिंग दे अखोई गे अपाम बदि अखोई आईडीपी सिंजे लोइन मागी मयुम द हंजल हनबियो एनासि जल हनबियो अदुगा साइगी census से मुकुन तंग थबक तबियो ममदि अखोई न इयुम द लरगदि आई सेल थिबा लाखम मदन आई सा यावदोरि ने बा इसादु लैतर द काना मोइ थिरु दोसे थिने मा फम लैते बा अदुना census थिबा यारो कारिगम सरकार ना मयाम जिबु नमथरगा अखोइना तंग अपाम थबक तौगे हना खलक पतारगदि मुकलागी इमा इवेन सिंग हौरेबा खोंगौ मसे अखोई लेप ट्रांसैक्शन जगिनी इसा इसिना जे याम कन होनारैसे मसे अखोइ जुम खोइ मतुंग ना खोइ सगत लेपोयबा.
Social activist and intending candidate of Kumbi Assembly constituency, Sanjoy Ahantem, criticizes state government's decision to send MLAs to New Delhi, calling it a sign of indecision. He demanded that the census be deferred until NRC updation with 1951 as the base year, warning that conducting the census first could affect the political, cultural, economic and identity rights of indigenous people. Sanjoy urged BJP-led state government to immediately convene a cabinet meeting and take a firm stand on deferring the census.
If you are serious enough to protect the political, historical, cultural, economic and the identical right of the indigenous people of the Manipur, you should take immediate and concurrent decision to defer census and to conduct NRC updation. Masi tawbi madu yaudana taksin budget kani habese hojik taksin bagi matam henga masi dagi na matam mayam ama lei madugi matam da taksin biramagadi miyam thagar nagani aduna tabu hoji aroi bu pungpham yorba khangen bam yor kansida hojik ta mantra sonoi matam na yardi decision ma purga chapiu aduga yadre masi ekhoi warit ne habado lebak miyam da thambi.
All Zirbam Road Transport Drivers Union staged a protest demanding the transfer of Zirbam SP Prakhar Pandey, alleging harassment of drivers and disruption of transport operations. Speaking at a protest meet stage in front of Congress Bhavan in Zirbam's Bahupara today, Union Secretary K.H. Gopeshwar alleged that drivers arriving in Zirbam from other states face unnecessary difficulties and that vehicles are frequently stopped and challaned without valid reasons. He said several goods-laden trucks bound for Imphal have remained stranded in Zirbam for more than a month, causing hardship to drivers. The union also said it collects 100 rupees from drivers to provide drinking water and other assistance during difficult periods. Protesters demanded that the SP be transferred immediately and that harassment of drivers be stopped.
यूपी के रहने वाले ड्राइवर हैं, हम वहाँ से चल करके इतनी दूर रास्ता आ गए, सारे ड्राइवर भाई जो आए हैं इतने स्टेट पार करके आए, कहीं कोई तकलीफ नहीं है हमें। पर यहाँ जैसे ही मणिपुर घुसा इतनी तकलीफ है कि ना खाना ना पानी, जाम लगा है अलग से। और सारे लोगों का मतलब पुलिस का तो हवाला ही छोड़ दीजिए कि मतलब पुलिस का क्या हालचाल यहाँ पे। इस हालत में ना पानी दाने में हम लोग पड़े हुए हैं। इस हिसाब से हम लोग ने यूनियन का सहारा लिया है। तो यूनियन वालों ने हम लोग का पूरा भरपूर हेल्प किया। यहाँ आने के बाद भी यूनियन से हम लोग को सारा हेल्प मिल रहा है।
इंडिया की स्टेट मफम मफम क्या रही लाखों गाड़ी नक्तनी हाईवे स्टेट सिंसी लालग लाखों मतमददी प्रॉब्लम अमत थोकते प्रॉब्लम अमत थेंगदे अदु बोई कोई जिरिबाम सी योराकांदा जिरिबाम एसपी ने गाड़ी सिंसी ओवरलोड हेले जिरिबाम की दसंगई बो गाड़ी सिंसी से सांग सुदे हाईवे सिंग मयाम अम केनो तोराकांदा अखोई ngaraंगदगी गाड़ी मंगा तो फाजिलगा गाड़ी चालान का अनबा खोलनबा मयाम अम थेंगरे हाईबो केनोसी ड्राइवर मयामदा वारिङै मथक्ता अमफन अवाब अम पिसनमनेना अखोइना लौई अदुना जिरिबाम की एसपी एसी खुदक्तगी होना जिरिबाम दगी लोकथोकपिउ हाइबसी ड्राइवर मयाम अमदी जिरिबाम एमएन की अपामनी।
Meanwhile, drivers operating on National Highway 37 Imphal-Ziribam Road launched a steering wheel down protest demanding the removal of Ziribam SP and an end to alleged harassment and extortion of drivers. Transporters and Drivers Council (TDC) said drivers have stopped applying vehicles, including those escorted by CRPF, as part of the protest. TDC President Hijam Ranjit alleged that drivers are being harassed, extorted, and heavily fined at checkpoints. The TDC also demanded a refund of fines imposed on 4 goods vehicles and warned that passenger services will be suspended if the Ziribam SP is not removed immediately. The protest is being jointly supported by the Silchar, Ziribam and Imphal drivers unions.
अखोइना लौरिबा फिरेपसी हेक फंगद्रि भावा अखोइ हंदोय अदुगा मखाताना मणिपुर की पुकचाक लौब चलिबा एस्कोर्ट पुरिबा गाड़ीसिंग अखोइ मखन खुनिंग की गाड़ीसिंग जे अखोइ स्टारिंग थादोनी अदुगा एसपी जिरिबामदा लो एंड ऑर्डर की दमकता अटैच तौरगा लेरिबा प्राइवेट व्हीकल हायर तौरगा लेरिबा सिजु अखोइ खुदक्तगी विडो तौरनी अदुगा हाइबा एसपी जिरिबाम की मथक्ता अथोबदा ट्रांसफर तौथोक्त्रि बाबा मा लौथोक्त्रि बाबा अखोइ की गाड़ी चेनबा लेपगी खोंजंग छे सिलचर की ड्राइवर यूनियन जिरिबाम की ड्राइवर यूनियन इम्फाल की ड्राइवर यूनियन अमदी टीडीसी ना पुल्लगा अखोइ अपुनबा सिना अखोइ वारेपसी लौरगा गाड़ी चत्तबी फिरेपसी लौबनी मसिदा सरकार ना ताबीदब तारगदी मणिपुर दा चेलिबा पैसेंजर सर्विसिंग सिबोग यावना अखोइ लेपगी खोंगिंग अखोइ चंगिलकनी।
Based on reliable intelligence, Commando Imphalis arrested a 28-year-old man today for allegedly smuggling suspected heroin to Kohima, Nagaland. According to police report, arrested person is MD Ilyas Khan, a resident of Hatta Central Masjid Road, Imphal East. Security personnel recovered 10 soap cases containing around 130 grams of suspected heroin number 4 from his possession. State-level workshop on hospital cornea retrieval program strengthening eye donation and cornea transplantation in Manipur was held today at MS Conference Hall, Jennings. It was organized by Manipur government's National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment, National Health Mission and Directorate of Health Services. Health Services Director Dr. N. Hemantakumar said 39 corneal transplants have been successfully conducted since the opening of State Eye Bank on 29 November 2023. More than 250 people have pledged for corneal donation so far in the state.
Family counseling is the heart of the ICRP. A trained counselor can address misconceptions, fears and cultural barriers and concerns. Eye donation should be presented as an act of compassion and as an act of display of sight. Every eligible donor missed because counseling or the referral did not happen is a potential opportunity loss. So our ICRP is a routine component of quality care service, and we should strengthen the system rather than creating entirely new infrastructures, and we should establish eye donation centers in all districts, and the state eye bank alone cannot adequately cover the entire state.
Now to sports news. India is currently leading Pool D with 4 points in the 16th Women's FIH Hockey World Cup. The tournament is being held at Belfast Hockey Arena in Belgium and the Wagener Hockey Stadium in Netherlands. India registered a convincing 6-1 victory over South Africa in yesterday's Pool D encounter. England, India, China and South Africa are competing in Pool D with 16 nations divided into 4 groups. The Indian squad features 2 goalkeepers, 7 defenders, 6 midfielders and 5 forwards. Manipuri players and Olympian Pukrambam Sushila and Bichu Kharibam are also part of the Indian team. India will play its final league match against England tomorrow at 6 p.m. Manipur's Laitonjam Lanchenba wins a silver medal in men's 50-meter butterfly at the 52nd Junior National Aquatic Championship being held at Kalinga Stadium, Bhubaneswar. The championship, which began yesterday under the aegis of Swimming Federation of India, will continue till August 23. In the final, Krishna Yadav of Uttar Pradesh won gold with a timing of 25.48 seconds, while Lanchenba secured silver with 25.73 seconds. Ronil Nam of Tamil Nadu took bronze with 25.76 seconds. Lanchenba, a class 11 arts student of Nongpok Mahikol, Brahmapur Aribam Lekai, is from Singjamai Mathak Thokchom Lekai, Imphal West. He is the son of Laitonjam Kanta and Laitonjam Ongbi Sonia and has been pursuing swimming from a young age. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Second day of JFD's general strike demanding NRC updation before census disrupts normal life across Manipur. Protesters block roads and burn down effigies of Chief Minister and Home Minister. JFD's No NRC, No Census protest intensifies. JFD calls boycott of state and central government offices from tomorrow, excluding healthcare, water supply, electricity and education sectors. BJP Manipur Pradesh leaders and MLAs leave Imphal for New Delhi to discuss ongoing demand for NRC updation before conducting census with central leadership. MPCC President Okram Ibobi questions state government's failure to press center to defer census exercise in Manipur before Gazette notification was issued. Drivers staged protests and launched a steering wheel down strike on National Highway 37 Imphal Zirbam Road, demanding transfer of Zirbam SP, alleging harassment of drivers and disruption of transport operations. An Indian team including 2 Manipuri players currently leads Pool D with 4 points in the 16th Women's FIH Hockey World Cup after a convincing 6-1 victory over South Africa. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Lana Thauram, Taibang Pan Asida Equai Irak the Tinbirambi, Hizam Ongbi, Jamini Laymana Mahaki Nukshijaraba.